Okay, so the analogy that I use for working out or exercise is the metronome. Watch. Notice how fast the metronome is, but it always has to be grounded back to where it was before. If it needs to stop the metronome, you have to ground it like this. Now it's grounded. Exercise is like with the up and down sense of our spirit. It allows us to be grounded, always going back to the ground or the earth, so that we can have a balance in our life of both work and play and recreation. That's what working out does to the spiritual life. Because our spirit does the same thing. It elevates from one extreme to the next, of work to rest. So the metronome is our example of why using exercise will bring us to another notch, a higher notch of living our lives from the front pew.
Hi, Jeff Siblick here for another edition of Life from the First Pew. Life from the front pew. How do I do it? How do I turn my faith life up another notch? Well, that's what this video is designed for today. I'm going to take you on a walk, and you're going to love it. All right, so the sun is going down, as you can see. We're going to talk about, in Life from the Front Pew today, we're going to talk about the W that stands for working out. It's important to work out. It gets the body going, all the endorphins going, and that's how God designed us to be active. Remember, when God designed us originally, we were supposed to be agrarian. We were farmers that were tied to the land. But throughout the ages, we've gotten away from our roots. And that's caused some problems within our society. As you can see, when you turn on the news each day, more and more people are flipping out. Why are they flipping out? Because they're no longer tied to the land anymore. God gave us this land, and we're supposed to commune with it. We're supposed to be at one with it. And when we make all these asphalt areas, and we get away from the fields, and we get away from the forest, and we get away from the rivers and streams, there's a consequence for that. We lose our connection with the earth. And remember, God made us out of the soil of the earth. Working out is important. It doesn't matter what you do. You can do yoga. You can run around the block. You can do your elliptical. It doesn't matter what you do, but the idea is to work out. Sometimes my wife and I will do this first thing before it gets to be too late in the morning. We don't get much vitamin C, being that it's so dark, but it's amazing to be out and see the stars in the sky. It's so dark, there's no way I could take you guys with me. It's that dark out here. So working out is important, and it's one of those things that'll turn your faith level up just another notch. If you're getting that 60 minutes a day, just keep pushing. But 60 minutes a day is a great goal to ascribe to try and achieve when you're first starting out. Now, you may, like Matthew Kelly said, you may have to start out slow and give yourself attainable goals like 5 minutes, But the main thing is that when you're walking, you have a chance to talk with God about whatever's going on in your mind, whatever's going on in your life. This is your chance, because this is your connection. Although we can't be farmers anymore, when we walk on the same soil that other people have walked on before us, that's a connection, that's a grounding. And somehow walking helps to get the creative mind going. And that is living life to the full. That is living life from the front pew. So God gives us exercise to help balance both our physical bodies and our spiritual bodies. Now, I have saved the best for last. The final episode of Living Life from the Front Pew is going to be amazing. I'm going to teach you something that'll keep your life so fresh and brand new that it will be just a joy to live each day. But you have to make sure that you include this special, unique gift every week. If not, it all falls apart. So I will see you next time on Life from the Front Pew. And I want to invite you again to take your spiritual level one notch up. Have a great week, everybody.